When I first got into climbing, it was just pure passion. I was so obsessed.
Hi, my name's Cedar Wright. I've been hanging out in Yosemite Valley for the last 7 years.
Like, one of the amazing things about climbing when I first got into it was just this like really steady rate of progression.
You got it, come on! Yeah, good! Come on!
It was like every time I went out, I learned something new, I got a little better. I started to travel the world and explore these rocks all around. After 20 years of climbing nonstop, making my career out of it and my life out of it, you know, just some of that youthful excitement had worn off. And I was at this point in my life with climbing where I still loved it very much, but I was looking for something new.
That was awesome.
We are heading up for our first mountain flight, and it's no big deal, just gonna jump off a 2,000-foot tall mountain with a bunch of plastic bags over my head, so. I'm nervous, but I'm excited, and I think I'm ready for this.
Yeah. All right. There you go. Check it, check it, check it. Wow. Woo. Nice, CD. Great launch, Cedar.
When I first started out, you know, with the paragliding, my mind was blown, completely blown.
That was so good, dude.
We started calling it the Skycrack because it was definitely, I could tell, I was like, oh man, this sport is addictive. Just like in climbing where the rock became this exciting new world to interact with, now it's like the clouds and the sky are like that for me. There's no other paragliders up here, it's weird. I thought that everyone would be up here. I have a very obsessive personality, and once I'm like into something, it's like I'm all in, it's all I can think about. I think some people thought I was sketchy. No. They thought maybe I was moving a little too fast. It'll be fine. We'll see. I definitely was going to some of the biggest, most gnarly, places and diving in and trying to do these flights maybe a little too early in my career. But sometimes you can pull off amazing stuff if you just jump into the deep end and have to swim. Holy shit! Woo! I think that all of my experience that I gained from rock climbing gave me the advantage of knowing how to analyze risk and how to focus my energy in kind of a potentially dangerous situation. Yeah! I think for a lot of people, you get to this point where you're really good at this one thing and it starts to maybe feel a little routine. And I guess my message would be that, it's never too late to try something new. And, you might even get really good at this new thing. It's an outrageous sport, One of the things that really motivates me about this sport is that it is really in its infancy. Even in climbing, it feels like there's less and less first ascents, there's less and less unvisited places, but with paragliding, it's only limited by your imagination. There's so many lines to be flown and so many places to be explored from the air.
Different mountain ranges around the world that have never been flown. Just in my home side of Boulder, I think there's potential for me to fly into Wyoming or maybe even further.
And that to me is really exciting, that there's still that opportunity to be a pioneer.